It's a public car park. For all you know, I could have a car in here.
It's not a public car park.
But why is it open to the public?
Because I've told
Where does
you.
it say no
Sir,
entry?
I've told
Where
you
is your
we have
gate?
had emergency
Jog
access
on.
for the
See you
residents.
later. You're going to leave before I do.
You please go now.
Or else what?
Otherwise, I will use usable force to escort you off the private property.
And if you do that, that's fine. I will not resist. I will not fight back. But then you'll have another civil claim.
No, because it will be reasonable.
Do you want a bet?
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm one of the police officers that works in the building.
Is it? Have you got some ID?
Have you got any ID?
Okay, you're a police officer asking me. I don't need ID.
Right, I'd like to know what you're doing flying a drone in the police car park.
Because I wanted to. If you don't have a warrant card.
I do have a warrant card.
Okay, so I need to see that then.
Right.
There you go. Not that difficult, was it?
Right. Why have you got to be like this?
I'm not being like this. You're just.
A conversation with
No, you're not. You're saying I can't do this. I can't do that. Hey, how you doing?
See why you're flying a drone over a police building?
Because I wanted to.
Well,
Police premises.
Okay.
premises.
You don't own the airspace.
No, but it's a secure building. You've got to understand that looks like a massive security risk. If
Does
you're
it?
flying a drone or...
So what security risk do you think I'm going to pose?
Well, we don't know that, do we?
What's the security risk?
Why are you being so argumentative?
I'm not being argumentative. I'm asking you.
Very nice.
Sorry.
And asking you politely.
Okay.
Please don't fly the drone over the building.
Okay, so
you could be liable to be searched under the Terrorism Act.
Terrorism Act.
Yeah.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving into a jaw-dropping UK police encounter. It all begins with the auditor calmly flying his drone near Bow Police Station. What starts as a harmless flight quickly draws police attention. Within moments, officers swarm in, demanding ID and throwing around accusations. The tone shifts fast. What should have been a simple chat turns into a tense showdown about rights, authority, and control.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so what part of that act says that flying a drone, as required to by law, falls into the
Well, it's a bit
Terrorism
of
Act?
common sense, don't you think?
No, it's not. Hold on, you've just cited the Terrorism Act.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So what part of the Terrorism Act says that I can't fly a drone over the airspace above your building?
Well, all police buildings, all buildings
So,
that
right, I get what you're saying, but if you're
have
saying...
detrimental effect for someone. Well, I'm not.
Right,
You don't look like you are, but I don't know. You could be someone who's looking
I'm
to cause
sorry,
trouble.
don't want to interrupt. Obviously, you're recording.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, which you're entitled to do.
Yeah.
I don't have my body cam on me. I've
No,
identified myself, so
okay.
I'm going to record you as well. Just
Is that a personal phone?
Yeah, well, they can take. Is that
Just-
personal phone?
Yeah, but you're under GDPR regulations, so you need to make sure you make a copy of that available if I request it.
Yep. As
sorry.
would be with
But I don't have a problem if you
That's
film
fine,
me.
just
It's
put
totally
it in
fine.
transparency.
Just so long as when I make my freedom of information request that's available.
And I will supply this footage
Awesome.
straight to everyone.
Alright guys, here's where things spiral. The officers, clearly unsure of the law, start citing the Terrorism Act to justify stopping the drone flight. The auditor stands firm, calmly asking what part of the act forbids him. The tension grows as officers rely on common sense, instead of actual legislation. What we're seeing isn't security enforcement, it's a textbook case of power being used without understanding or justification.
Officer, am I being detained?
Well, we stop an account.
Am I being
accounting
detained?
for your actions.
Am I being detained? It's yes or no. I'll ask you one more time, and
You're free to go.
Yeah, if I'm
You're free to go.
If I'm free to go, then I'm free to stay. Okay, it's as simple as that.
You're free to go.
Right, you've cited the terrorism legislation, but you've not told me what part of that legislation that I may be.
Can I speak, please?
Of course you can.
You are being detained under the Terrorism Act.
Okay, what part of the Terrorism Act?
Well, I believe it's section 43.
Okay, and what are your grounds for that?
You're flying a drone. You've been very obstructive to us.
Okay.
We're trying to have a conversation.
Is that grounds?
I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to.
No, you stop. You're infringing on my rights at the moment.
Can I please?
Okay, and you're misusing legislation, and you're
not.
going to make yourself party to a civil claim, and then there'll be professional standards
Well, I
involved.
would rather be safe than sorry. You're flying an aircraft over a police
Correct.
building.
Technically, I didn't go over the police building. No, I won't let you finish because you're infringing on my rights at the moment.
Ferguson. I'm based at Bow Mounted Branch Stables. I've shown you my warrant card yet again because obviously you're going to want to see it again. There is my warrant card. Okay, I've told you you're being searched.
You're not talking about being searched.
Right, you're detained.
You're unlawfully searching me.
I'm not unlawfully.
You're unlawfully searching me. Why are you grabbing me like that?
Because
you're
you're being
assaulting me.
detained. I'm not. I've told
Okay,
you.
you don't need to do that. Okay.
Right.
Now it gets even more absurd. The officer, lacking her body cam, starts recording with a personal phone. The auditor immediately calls her out under GDPR laws, reminding her that she must provide footage if requested. His composure contrasts sharply with their confusion. It's a perfect example of an informed citizen outsmarting officers who seem unaware of their own accountability. The legal tables are turning fast.
You have messed up big time, and this shows you
We're
all
just doing our
the
job,
restrict.
sir.
No, you're not. You've infringed on my rights and you've misused the legislation.
Well, no, we haven't.
Yes, you have.
Absolutely.
What part of Section 43?
I'm not going to explain again.
No, because you can't explain it, and you've not explained it.
I'm not going to
You've
explain
abused
it
the
again.
legislation, mate.
You're just being a complete
100%.
idiot.
But you know what? Keep doing it, because it will be the exact same way with Section 44, and it will get repealed. And as I say, you guys have had it bad enough already. You're not making it easier on yourself. Over 800 officers being
What's that
investigated.
got to do with your drone being flown
Because
over
what I'm
here?
saying is, yeah, you had an opportunity to come up to me and have a decent conversation.
We tried.
And we could have educated you.
We
But
tried.
you've decided to misuse the legislation.
We tried.
You've not listened to a
We've
word I've
really
said.
tried.
And you've abused my rights.
From
Is
the
that-
moment I arrived.
No, because you came out with Section 43 of the
and this is where we are.
Nah, you misused the legislation, and as you can see,
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
Well, that could be any website.
it's from the CAA, so it's fine.
I don't know what
it's
that
fine
is.
because see when a civil claim goes in, that'll be used in evidence to show that what I was doing was perfectly legal activity. The drone's under 250 grams.
And the
I've
court
got my,
will look at
I've
that
got my,
and
I've
think,
got my
"Do you know
operator
what?
ID with on the
We
drone.
would do exactly the same if we were
Okay,
police officers.
when she came up and interrupted me from flying the drone, I said to her, I'm flying an aircraft, give me a minute and I'll
What about
land
all
it, and I
these
landed it straight
private
away, did I
windows
not? There you go then.
about all these
So I know what I'm talking about.
What about all these
Yous don't,
private
you haven't
windows?
got a clue.
What about all these private
Where's my
windows,
ID?
Andy?
Let me go.
I'm going to get your ID in a second.
What about all the private
reason I
windows?
was- Sorry. The reason that you were stopped isn't because you're flying the drone.
Yes, it was.
No,
It's on camera.
It's not.
Well, so what is it then?
Let me
Oh my
finish.
God.
Let me
You're not
finish.
listening.
So I says to you, if I go out on the pavement and fly my drone from there, is that okay? And you went, no. Is that not what I said? Is that not what I said? Is that not what I said? If that's the case, I'll go out on the pavement over there and I'll bring the drone back up and put it back over your building.
Why would you do that when we've just explained the reasons why?
Is that not what I said?
You're clearly not going to let
No,
me
because you're
finish.
chatting nonsense.
I'm not.
You're havering.
You're not free to stay because this is.
Why am I not? If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
This is private
Okay,
property.
so
You are
close it
not
off
free to
then. I've got an
stay.
implied right of access.
No, you
No, you
don't.
haven't.
Section
You don't
33 of the
leave
Criminal
the
Justice
area
Act,
over there.
1972, gives me an implied right of access here.
Here's where the encounter explodes. Despite admitting he's free to go, the officer suddenly detains the auditor under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. The justification? Flying a drone and being obstructive. It's pure overreach. Watching this, you can feel the auditor's frustration as he's grabbed and searched unlawfully. This moment defines everything wrong with misuse of authority, panic, ignorance, and zero accountability.
It's a public car park. For all you know, I could have a
not
car
a
in here.
public
Not a public car park.
But why is it open to the public?
Because I've told
Where does
you.
it say no
Sir,
entry?
I've told
Where
you.
is your
You have to have
gate?
emergency
Jog
access
on.
for the
See you
residents
later.
of the
You're going to
house.
leave before I do.
Car
You
park.
please go now.
Or else what?
Otherwise, I will use usable force to escort you off the private property.
And if you do that, that's fine. I will not resist. I will not fight back. But then you'll have another civil claim.
No, because it will be reasonable.
Do you want a bet?
to escort
Listen,
you off
100%.
You're so angry.
Because look at the state office. These have used Section 43 illegally
Right.
to stop and search me
At the
illegally.
very beginning. If that was me,
Don't touch
I
my
was-
stuff.
I'm so
Don't
sorry.
touch my stuff.
you
Put
take
it
your
back.
phone, please?
No, put it back on the floor.
Right,
We'll
we're
take it
going.
this
Come on,
side then.
we're going to leave. We're going, sir. Thank you.
No,
Right, use
so
reasonable
force,
to escort
yeah.
you off private property.
It's not private property. Who
It
owns
is
the police?
private
Who pays
property.
for the police?
Not you.
No, actually I do. My taxes pay for the police.
Okay.
So I'm going to go on the pavement and I'm going to lift my drone up there. Then what? Then what are you going to do? I'm now on public, aren't I? So stand on the pavement. What are you going to do then?
Please go.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, you can stay here. But you're not flying your drone over the.
Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet?
Yes.
What makes you think that?
You're being very rude.
What
very
law?
obnoxious.
What power are you going to try and enforce then to stop me flying my drone perfectly legally? You don't even know the legislation. You've not got a clue.
Well, why are you being like this?
Because you've illegally stopped and searched me under 43
It's
Terrorism
absolute
Act.
common sense.
It's not common sense.
Common fly
Listen.
a drone over a government
Let me
building
just-
because of security
Let me
reasons.
just
For
just
all I
inform
know,
you
you
something.
could
See,
be
you keep
going
talking
back
over me, you
to-
muppet. Shut up. Shut up. How about
You
that?
could be
Shut
going
your
back
mouth. Shut
to
up.
a terrorist
Shut up.
organisation, for
Shut
all
up.
I know,
Okay.
to give them
Okay.
information about certain buildings.
So do you suspect
So
me
it
of being a
makes
terrorist?
perfect
Do you
sense.
suspect me of being a terrorist?
Well, maybe.
Do you? You've already searched me. Did I allay your fears?
Maybe, because you're
Maybe.
adamant that you want to put your drone
Yeah,
above the...
I am adamant because it's perfectly legal activity.
Alright, this part's unbelievable. The auditor calmly shows the official CAA website proving his right to fly. The officer's reply? That could be any website, then admits he doesn't even know what the CAA is. Think about that. A police officer detaining someone for drone laws doesn't even know the regulator. It's shocking incompetence on display, and it perfectly captures how ignorance can turn a lawful act into a power struggle.
Well, you're going the wrong way about this.
Is it? Well, you don't want to listen. I tried showing you.
You'll end up going into a cell.
That's fine, mate. And then I'll have you done for false imprisonment. And the CPS will turn and say we've nothing to charge him with. Because they'll know the legislation and they'll say what he was doing was perfectly legal. So lock me up. I want you to. Because at the end of the day, it is you that will suffer when the professional standards... Yeah, 100% it will. Professional standards will come knocking.
We are just doing our jobs.
No, you're not. You're abusing the legislation, sir. What part of Section 43... You've still not answered the question I asked ages ago. What part of Section 43 doesn't allow me to fly a drone?
You can fly a drone.
Right, so you just told me I can't.
Fine, but over a government building.
Right, so what part of legislation says I can't do that?
It's security.
Tell me the legislation.
It's a security risk.
Right, is your building secure?
Yes.
Well, then you've not got a problem then, have you?
Not up there,
so,
no.
so what do you think my drone's going to do up there?
Now the officers shift gears, claiming the car park is private property. But the auditor stands his ground, quoting Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act, showing he has an implied right of access. The cops threaten force, clearly desperate to win the argument. This scene exposes how often private property is used as a bluff to intimidate. The auditor doesn't back down, proving that knowledge truly is power in moments like this.
You could be mapping it for a terrorist organisation.
Right, do you own the airspace?
You could be
you own the airspace?
Are you mapping it for a terrorist organisation?
Who owns the airspace?
Are you mapping it for a terrorist
organisation?
organisation?
Nonsense, man.
Well, you're chatting
Use your common sense. You say that to
You
me.
use your common sense.
Why are you shouting at me, public servant?
Why are you shouting
Wind
at
your
me?
neck in. Wind your neck in. Jog on, go and do your job.
Sir,
Yeah, you don't like
I am
it.
going to do my job.
You don't like
I'm
it.
going to ask you to move
no,
on.
I'm free to go. I'm free to stay. How about that?
No.
Yes.
Jog on.
It's a public
You jog
place.
on.
You jog on. See you later.
We have been nothing but nice
You've
to you.
just
You're the one
abused
who's been
Section
rude and
43.
obnoxious.
You've abused Section 43 of the legislation, and she felt me up.
I didn't fill you up. I'm the one
Shut
that
up.
searched you, okay? So if you're going to have a problem...
See you later, Muppet. Told you would leave before me. Bye.
Well, I'll be back in a minute then.
Well, yeah, see ya.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a lovely
See
day.
ya.
For your time.
And here's the grand finale. With their authority crumbling, officers double down, accusing the auditor of mapping for terrorists, an outrageous claim in the age of Google Earth. The auditor calls their bluff cool and composed while the officers lose control. By the end, they walk away humiliated. This ending says it all: when power meets knowledge, the truth wins. Another painful reminder of how ego can destroy professionalism.